know,
But
right?
anyway, Matt, your problem is you were tall, well built, young, good looking. You know how everybody loves you until you start doing better than them?
Yeah.
You got caught into that.
Yeah.
And you also, being a big guy, you work like a little guy.
Yeah.
You knew too much stuff. As a giant, you'd only see giants only want to do, oh, you could beat me with a tie up. Any hold could be a tap out,
Yeah.
concede, anything.
Yes.
And you was trying to be a worker and not just stay on, just be aggressive,
Right.
make him go the ropes or whatever, this or that. But I saw that and I knew that, but I'm thinking, well, they'll smarten him up. He's just showing them he can do all these stupid moves, which mean nothing, especially since he's a giant. He got 22-inch arms, but he's doing all this shit.
Yeah.
And I said, well, then they'll see he can do all this shit, and then they'll mold him the way they want to mold him. Because you got to remember, when I was there, they never told me one thing to do with anybody.
Right.
If they used to say, oh, make him a heel, they'd bring him up as a baby face. I don't know if it was a rib. So I started trying to train everybody both ways.
Yeah.
And to switch characters and to be, okay, now you're the girl and she's you now. Now you got to work like a little girl, just stuff to make you to learn to work and be relaxed at everything. And that everything's a rib. Don't get excited because then you'll blow up and you'll think too much. And the match will be the shit. And the match will be the fucking shits because you're trying too hard.
Yep.
It's just got to be a natural fucking flow.
I wasn't able to get any, like the light bulb for me, honestly, didn't go off rip until I got to TNA. So everything I learned from you, everything I learned from Jimmy, everything I learned from Danny, it really didn't go off for me, honest to God, until I got to TNA where I was a lot more comfortable. I was able to be myself. I was able to talk like myself, God forbid, not stutter. I was able to, let my hair down, so to speak, on house shows and things like that. Like they should have been doing that with me in WWE. I should have been brought up on the road and doing nothing but house shows, and then still going to practice at OVW for at least 2 years. But they brought me up with 8 months of experience. I got from Tough Enough 2, that stupid show I was on. I had like 8.5 months of training as a baby face, keep in mind. And then they bring me up to SmackDown as a heel and put me with Nathan Jones, Big Show, A-Train. Like, I'm no longer a giant. In that group, I'm like the second tallest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, not making excuses, but obviously there's a big difference between working my size and working how I look. I didn't really get that. I didn't understand it, honestly, Rip, until I got to TNA. And Kurt Angle was there at the time, and he made sure of it. He was on me like flies on shit on working my size and working how you look. We have all these other guys here. We've all these other guys that can do all athletic shit, Matt. That's not why you're here. We need you to be a giant. And so then I started to do it.
Yeah, but you just listed, like you said, those guys that you went up to work with right away, and holy cow, they're all huge. All of them are huge.
So let me ask you a question. In those 8-man tags, who's supposed to be bumping and feeding? Because I'm the only one that could. It was me. It wasn't going to be a Big Show. It damn sure ain't going to be Nathan Jones.
Right.
A-Train, yes, sometimes. But it was mainly me. If you go back and watch our Survivor Series match, I'm the one taking all of John Cena's stuff and Kurt's stuff.
Yeah.